I'm your host with the most, welcome to 23. You're joining me for BloodBound 2, Chapter 6, The Ambush. The council is gathered to decide what to do with the vial of the first vampire's blood before Gaius can claim it. But before anyone can make a decision, Gaius himself emerges from the shadows. Oh, well done, all of you. You came so close, but not close enough. He's here.
Gaius.
Well, we're dead. So this is him, huh? Doesn't look like much. Don't let his appearance fool you. Gaius steps forward with a smile. I'll admit, your little coup in the 1920s was quite clever. Congratulations are in order for your temporary victory. He lays a hand upon a broken pillar and squeezes. It breaks apart into rubble. But all it bought you was time. Time enough for me to contemplate exactly how I would repay your actions. Time spent lingering in the dark, imagining how I would kill every single one of you. Gaius, don't come any closer. You promised not to hurt them. When you took those memories from me, you said you wouldn't touch my friends. Did I? He chuckles to himself, shaking his head. Forgive me, dear Amy. I say many things I don't mean. It becomes difficult to remember them all. You lied. Oh, shocking. I didn't lie when I said I love them. But alas, so often we must hurt the ones we love. The Baron is the first to shake himself out of his shock. He falls to his knees and hangs his head.
Gaius, my king, I offer my deepest apologies. The others forced me to do it. I swear.
You sniveling coward. The Baron cowers, while Lester slowly backs away from the circle, looking frantically around. I gotta go, get the hell out of here. Lester bolts for the door, pushing past you as he scrambles up and out of the temple. Predictable. I'll deal with him later. In the meantime. Before he can advance, Camilla steps forward. Gaius, please, reconsider what you're doing. Did you reconsider, my queen, before you plunged that blade through my body, before you cleaved me in two? Camilla suppresses a wince. You've never seen her look so heartbroken before. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you know it had to be done. You had lived too long. You'd forgotten your humanity. I've had no humanity for a long, long time. You knew that well. You reveled in it. And now I revel in it for the both of us. Guys, please. You don't need to do this. Adrian, my naive killer, clinging to hope, still unable to see the glorious future I offer. A future dominated by vampires, turning humans into our slaves. Just because the humans once hunted you, doesn't mean you have to hunt them. Wrong. It's exactly what it means. Adrian snaps and charges towards him, baring his fangs. Gaius! Adrian leaps forward, poised to attack, then crumples to the floor, grabbing his head. Ugh! Adrian! Like there's knives in my skull. Ow! While Adrian writhes in pain, another figure steps from the shadows behind Gaius. Jameson, I'm calling it. Stay down. Jameson extends a hand towards Adrian, who fights helplessly against the psychic hold Jameson has on him. You... traitor. Camilla launches herself at Jameson, fangs out, ready to rip him to shreds. Not today.
He throws out another hand and Camilla falls. She hauls herself to her feet with great effort, but a flick of Jameson's fingers sends her down again. Bastard! Jameson ignores her and waves his hand. One by one, all the vampires in the room fall to their knees.
What the hell is this?
He fights against Jameson's psychic hold, shaking as his eyes shut tight in pain. Who needs Gaius when you have Jameson?
The more you all struggle, the more it'll hurt. Stay down. Psychic piece of...
Like a psychic Pokemon. With an annoyed roll of his eyes, Jameson flicks his wrist to Jax, who collapses writhing. No! I've got to plead with Jameson, threaten him and Gaius. Plead. Jameson, why are you doing this? Why are you serving him?
Gaius is the greatest vampire who ever lived. His mind is unparalleled. Not that I need to answer to a mortal like you.
And here I thought we were friends. But I'm not a mortal, remember? I'm a bloodkeeper. I can offer you more memories.
Oh, we'll get those memories, whether you offer them or not. Jameson, enough chatter. Let's end this.
Jameson shrugs and waves a hand. Then you feel the pain in your head, the overbearing presence that consumes your mind and body.
How did he know we'd be here?
You fight against it, but find yourself on your knees as well. All of you are down. Adrian, Jax, Camilla, the Baron. The only one who hasn't succumbed is... Called it. Whoopsie. Did I do a betrayal?
Rhea. You. Well done.
Rhea takes a moment to admire everyone struggling. Wow. Who lose all? You took the defeat the big bad council with a nasty little migraine. With a flip of her hair, she strolls over to the table where the vial lays. No! Camilla wrenches herself forward with a cry, reaching for the vial. Not today, you old bag! Rhea backhands Camilla, sending her sprawling, and snatches up the vial. She saunters over to Gaius, who waits with a patient smile. For you, my king. Our plan worked perfectly. These saps brought the vial right to us. She hands the vial to Gaius, who takes it before kissing the back of her hand.
Thank you, my princess.
Rhea, I thought you'd changed. Please. I always back the winning team, and there's no question Gaius and Jameson are going to come up on top. Besides, democracy is so 20th century. Haven't you heard dictators are now in vogue?
Enough.
Gaius stares at the vial, its flecks of gold winking in the light.
At long last.
Carefully, he untoppers the vial and brings it to his lips.
To my health.
And then, right before your eyes, he drinks it.
Yes.
A torus of light spins around him, the sheer raw power of it making you ache. No, we couldn't stop him. The light turns blinding. From within you hear Gaius laugh. The whole temple seems to shake with the power that surrounds him.
Gaius.
When the light spins away, Gaius stands there with a grin. The face that looks at you is handsome, youthful, and terrifying.
My goddess, Rhea, I finally understand.
Rhea coos and strokes his face, and he lets her, basking in his new radiance. God, harder than I remember, but I remember you being pretty hard. Gaius,
I feel so much better, so much more like my old self.
He lifts his hands and flexes them.
No, it's It's more than that. This is true power.
Gaius' hands and eyes glow. The power you felt before seeping through the room. Even Jameson is stunned by it.
My lord, it worked! It worked!
As Jameson gapes, you feel the pain in your head lessen just for a moment. Run. Attack Gaius. Attack Jameson. Jameson's the one holding them all down. Notice that Jameson hold on you as weakened, then look around and see a large rock nearby. Grabbing you, jump to your feet. Hey, Sergeant Pepper.
Wait,
You hurl the rock at Jameson, it streaks through the air and hits him right in the center of the head, breaking skin.
Ugh!
He stumbles backwards and drops his hand, breaking his hold on everyone.
Yes!
Adrian is the first to recover, launching himself straight at Gaius.
Die! Too late for that, my boy.
Gaius blocks his incoming attack, but Adrian quickly spins and delivers a blow to the side of Gaius' head. Gaius barely moves, but grins at Adrian.
Oh, I've missed this. This should be fun.
While the two of them fight, Camilla charges at Priya.
Your time is up, traitor.
Oh, crap! Priya tries to run for it, but Camilla grabs her by the collar and hurls her back. Ah! All right, now you've done it! Priya turns and delivers a kick to Camilla's stomach. Camilla slides back, but quickly goes on the offensive again.
I wanted to put you down for a century.
Before Priya can react, Camilla grabs her and flings her into the wall. Priya's body makes an indent in the wall, forming cracks in the foundation. You tear your eyes away from the fight as Adrian goes flying into a column and smashes apart, burying Adrian in the rubble.
Is that all you've got, my soldier? That's the best you can do.
Jax runs towards Gaius with a sword unsheathed.
How about the best I can do?
Jax, go for his... neck. Jax aims a mighty swing towards Gaius' neck, ready to decapitate him.
It won't be that easy.
Gaius flicks his hand up, catching the blade in his palm.
Oh, crap.
Before Jax can yank his sword back, Gaius effortlessly smacks Jax away with a punch to the face. Jax goes flying across the table, skidding and rolling across the floor. Gaius pulls the sword out of his hand and lets it clatter to the floor, glowing brighter. The wound in his palm knits up within a matter of seconds. God, he's too powerful. With all your friends down, Gaius turns to the Baron, who stayed on his knees.
Gaius, my king.
Ah, Cecil. My sweet Cecil.
Gaius threads his fingers through Cecil's. The Baron's hair, he trembles.
They forced me to participate in the coup. Trust me. Man, I'm loyal just like Priya. Please, let me make it up to you. I'll do whatever you say.
Whatever I say.
Gaius smiles benevolently down at him. Cupping his cheek, the Baron tentatively returns his smile. Gaius' hands clench the sides of his head, so hard you can hear his skull caving in. The Baron gurgles, blood streams out of his eyes.
Then die. Farewell, old friend.
With a hard yank, Gaius rips the Baron's head clean off his shoulders. His body crumbles, trash. Gaius! Camilla seems to come out of nowhere, landing on Gaius' back with her fangs extended. She goes for his neck, but he flares his hand at her, sending out a pulse of light that blasts her away. She rights herself, and her shoes skid against the floor. Without missing a beat, she runs back towards him.
My queen. My love.
He extends a hand, more light glows from his palm, forming a ball of pure, menacing energy, flickering, radiant, blazing hot.
I regret very little, but I regret hurting you.
The ball of light flies at Camilla and hits her in the chest, blasting her backwards. Ah! Camila! You look at Adrian trying to rise from the rubble. Jax crawling for a sword. Camila's chest smoking the fluttering pile of ash that was barren. And then you notice Jameson in the shadows, making a run for the exit. Jameson. This is your chance to stop Jameson and put it into his tail. This choice will have consequences, much like Nicole. Oh, excuse me. Let him escape. For now. Jameson already close to the exit. You doubt you can reach him in time. Damn it. This isn't over, Jameson. You turn back to the fight where Gaius is walking through the rubble, flowing steadily. You realize he's making his way to Adrian, who's struggling to stand.
My poor lost soldier. Gaius, please.
Gaius kneels before him, taking Adrian's head between his hands. Adrian seems stricken, stares back at him unmoving.
Even now you falter. Even now you limit your capacity for violence, for destruction.
Gaius strokes Adrian's hair. Adrian lets out a broken breath.
I always believed in you. I always believed in that spark of chaos inside you. That sweet morsel of darkness that only needed to be fed to reach its full potential. My deepest regret is not being able to see it happen.
Gaius' hands tighten on either side of Adrian's head, ready to snap his neck. Adrian! Ah! It's Lester. He sprints back into the room with a whoop, catching Gaius by surprise, and drives a wooden snake into his heart.
Oh! Boom, baby, yeah! Han Solo combat. How do you like that? How do you like...
The grin fades off Lester's face because Gaius isn't dying or dissolving. He's just standing there, smiling.
Well, now, that enters one question. I made a huge mistake.
With a growl, Gaius grabs Lester. Amy, now's our chance. Camila hurls towards Adrian. She helps him up, wincing, and Jax appears at your side.
God damn it, I'm not running.
You don't have a choice. You push and shove Jax towards Camila and Adrian, following them towards the back of the temple where the dais used to be. Camila smashes her foot against the floor, which crumbles away. It reveals a hidden tunnel. Camila jumps down, but Adrian hesitates, looking over his shoulder at Gaius. We're leaving Lester. And I liked him.
If we let him get away now, he wins.
He's already won, come on. I refuse to let you die. Adrian Reigns, I will not watch him do to you what he did to the Baron. Shove him towards the tunnel. We can't fight him right now, but we will make him pay, I promise.
Amy.
Adrian grits his teeth and follows Camila. Jax helps you down, then jumps in after. Camila reaches up for the entrance to the tunnel. Everyone stand back. She grabs the edges of the floor and pulls. Her arms shake, and she lets out a furious cry as the rocks before you buckle and start to fall. Look out! Adrian grabs you and pulls you out of the way. The rocks fall inward, completely blocking the entrance to the tunnel. Guess that'll stop him. Camila staggers back, panting. Jax catches her before she can topple over. Let's get the hell out of here.
We need to go somewhere secure. Somewhere off the radar.
I know the place. Not looking back, you all hurry out of the temple, leaving Gaius behind. And poor Lester. Rip. Sometime later, you finally make it to an abandoned building. Once inside, everyone collapses. Camila falls to a chair. Adrian sits at the base of a wall, and Jax leans wearily against the table. What is this place?
One of our old safe houses, back when the clanless were still in hiding.
Do you think we were followed?
We would have felt Gaius' presence by now. drinking that blood. It made him...
Peels off, his face blank with shock, like the others. He's covered in cuts, bruises that are slow to heal. Gaius, he can't be stopped now. His power is greater than any vampire who walks the earth.
Damn it. If he just didn't heal so fast, I could have...
He sighs and tosses a sword on the table before heading towards the sink in the back. He stumbles in fatigue and catches himself against the counter. Jax, maybe you should sit down.
I'm fine. I'm not the only one who got his ass handed to him by that monster.
Realize he's right. Camilla has a painful-looking burn on her chest, and Adrian has an arm wrapped protectively around his stomach. I texted Lily to bring emergency blood for the Shadow Den, but what if they don't make it until then? Maybe I should ask if one of them needs to feed off of me. Come to sit next to Adrian, where he leans against the wall. His eyes are closed, but he opens them when you sit.
Amy, I'm so sorry for what happened tonight. Are you alright?
Don't worry about me, Adrian. You're badly hurt. Shifts and winces and holds his midsection tighter.
I should start healing as soon as I get some blood. I'll be fine.
But the haunted look in his eyes tells you different. Scoot closer and pull your hair to one side. Adrian, you should feed on me. Just until Lily gets here.
Amy.
I won't take no for an answer. Blinks at you, startled, and lets out a soft laugh that makes him wince again.
Well, if that's the case.
You lean towards him, and he brings his mouth to your neck. You shiver at the way his breath hits your skin. And his fangs sink inside you, his mouth drawing out your blood. Can't help feel the flush of pleasure that comes from the feeding. The way it nestles into your lower belly, Adrian's hand tightens around you. He takes a long draught of your blood, then carefully pulls back, panting.
Thank you, Amy. I already feel better.
Of course, Adrian. A few minutes later, the door flies open. Camilla staggers to her feet, ready to fight, but it's just Lily. I came as quickly as I could. What? She looks at all of you, wide-eyed. What the hell happened? Did the others gang up on you? Gaius attacked us. Priya has been working with him this whole time. He drank the first blood.
He gained a power. He survived a stake to the chest.
Also, he killed the Baron. That happened. I killed Lester too, but I guess we'll find out. What? She drops her grocery bag she's holding and leans against the table as if the breath were just knocked out of her. Oh man, this is, like, really bad, isn't it?
I think that would be an understatement.
You pick up the grocery bag and find packets of blood inside. You hand them to the others, who drink eagerly, recovering from the battle. So what do we do? What can we do?
I don't know.
Before anyone can think of a reply, all of your phones go off.
The hell?
It's Fangbook, an alert for everyone. Every vampire in the city. She opens the app on her phone and sets it on the table. On the screen, a live video of a dimly lit room comes into view.
What is this supposed to be?
The camera pans to the left and you see Lester tied up in a chair.
Hey, what you doing over there? Untie me!
It's Lester, but why?
What easier way than to send a message to all vampires at once?
Rats to let Gaius.
Gaius, it has to be.
Surprisingly tech-savvy for a dude who was in a coffin for a century. He was always a quick learner. From the phone comes a disturbingly familiar voice. Guy strides into view in front of a struggling Lester.
Vampires of New York, I come to you today with an important announcement. You all may not know who I am, but that will soon change. change. You see, long before some of you were even turned, I was the one who created this safe haven you all call home. I created this country. I am the vampire king of the North America, and the reason why so many of you enjoy your lives as they are. Steps to one side, eyeing Lester distastefully. Until a few got in my way, destroying my dream for a new vampire world order, betraying my trust, breaking my heart. But that is no longer the case. As of today, the council is no more. The clans are officially dissolved. Instead, you will look to me as your new leader, your supreme monarch, your king. And I promise to usher in a new world. One where you no longer have to hide. One where we do not have to humor and bow to our prey. One where we hunt as the beasts we were always meant to be. Which means you all now get a choice. He clasps his hands behind his back, looking earnestly into the camera. Join me and my new world order, or die like those who dared to oppose me. Steps out of view, and the camera zooms on Lester. Please, don't. I can help you. I promise. Gaius approaches Lester and lifts a hand. Lester squirms, panting. No, please. Stop! Stop! Smoke rises from Lester as he screams, a bright light shooting out of the cracks that form in his skin. Lester's screams grow higher and more frantic as he burns from within. Ah! Then his skull explodes as he dissolves into ash. I miss you pervert, but you still a miss you. Gaius turns back to the camera with a charming smile. I hope that was informative for you, because my new world order begins. He turns to go and then stops and turns back, like all sinister, evil people. Oh, and one more thing. Any vampires who bring me Adrian Rains, Camila Sahid, and Jack Smutsuo will be awarded a prestigious place in my court. Any vampire who is caught helping them. He gestures to Lester's remains. I hope you make the right decision, my subjects. Long live your king. Video ends stuck on the Lester, or image of Lester's ashes piled on the chair. You all stare silently at the phone, no one moving a muscle, until Lily breathes out. So that's it. Then we're dead. Lily. There's no way to spin this, Amy. With the first blood, he's unstoppable. He was able to heal in a matter of seconds. Hell, he even survived being staked. Yeah, but his weakness, I think, is being decapitated. He was very sensitive about that. While the others murmur about their chances, you can't help but think about the first vampire and the memories you've glimpsed. And a thought occurs to you. Wait, I've got something. What about the fate of the first? Gaius has the power of the first vampire right now, right? Yes, which makes him invincible. Okay, but the first vampire's dead. So what exactly killed her? There's a stunned silence, and then Camila lets out a single impressed laugh. Amy, you're right. Why didn't we think of this before? According to legend, the first vampire gained her powers by drinking from the tree of eternal life. A tree that bled the blood that created our line. She was killed by a stake made from that same tree. It giveth and it taketh away. Hell yeah! Where is this tree then? The tree of eternal life is in the tomb of the first. No one knows exactly where it is, other than it's somewhere in Europe. Admittedly, it's a long shot, but it's the only shot we currently have. It would be good for us to get out of America, at least until we have a plan to defeat Gaius. The tomb is said to be lost, despite multiple excavations to find it.
There's no way to get its exact location. She looks at you, then solemn. Except we have an advantage. Bloodkeeper. What, me? You mean my memories? Exactly. You're a bloodkeeper, which means you hold a valuable resource for us. Memories.
That's true. With your ability, Amy, we would hopefully be able to find the tomb.
You're like a superhero, Amy? Yeah, maybe. But I don't really know how this ability works. Jameson was able to find the vial, but I don't know how.
In order to tap into those memories, we'll need to find another psychic who can do what he did.
Or find Jameson, we didn't kill him. You say that like it's easy. Just how many psychics are there in the world? Adrian and Camille exchange a look.
Seraphim?
Seraphim. Who?
We're pulling for Matrix at this point. A friend of ours in Paris. He has powerful psychic abilities.
Just a friend, huh?
Adrian clears his throat. She's, probably our best bet for discovering the tomb's location.
They got freaky, basically. Great, let's go then. It's not that simple. We can't just give up and leave our clans for Gaius to rip apart. They need protection now, more than ever.
We have to split up, it's the only way.
You look around at everyone, seeing the same fear on their faces that stirs up inside you. I don't like that idea, but I think you're right.
Amy and I will go to Paris to find Seraphim. You'll stay here?
Yes, I'll look after our clans while you're gone and make sure they evacuate the city safely.
Thank you.
Jax picks up his sword and sheaths it. I'm coming to Paris too. You'll need the protection. What about the Shadow Den? Jax turns to Lily.
Lily, I wasn't planning to have to do this so soon, but there's no one else I trust with this. Will you make sure the others get out safely as well? They're with Camila and Adrian's clans.
Lily stares at him, speechless, until she eventually nods. Jax, yeah, yes, of course, I'll look after them. I'll do my best. Jax squeezes her shoulder.
I believe in you. You'll be great.
I hope so. So this is it. We're splitting up. Lily dabs at her eyes, sniffing. Camila gives Adrian a tight hug. If you don't come back, I'll chase you down and stake you myself. Adrian laughs softly.
I know you will. I'll contact a pilot and get my plane ready. We should be good to go in an hour.
You realize you need to say your goodbyes while you still can. You approach Lily first. Lily, I'm gonna miss you so much. Girl, do not make me cry. I should hug her. You throw your arms around Lily and hold her tight. She hugs you back in a crushing embrace. Please be careful, okay? Only if you're careful too. Just think of this like a side quest. I'll be back to the main story soon, all leveled up. He laughs and lets you go. Make sure to pick up the ultimate weapon while you're gone then. After saying your goodbyes to Lily, you turn to Camila the next. Camila, I need to head back to my office. There's something I need to pick up. If you want to join me, Amy, I'd appreciate the company. This is a chance to learn about Camila's prized possession and steal one intimate moment before you go. I'm not freaky deaky in this in normal edition. I understand.
Be safe, Camila.
You too.
Look at that freaky deaky. We could just kiss everyone.
Hug her. You fling yourself at her, wrapping her up in a tight embrace. Ugh. Don't you dare let Gaius hurt you. Amy. He carefully hugs you back. Don't worry about us. Just focus on getting to the tomb. And please, be safe. I'll do my best. Take one last breath, knowing this might be the last time you're all in the safe room, or same room. Then you turn and go. Technically one and the same. A little while later, the mood is somber as you, Adrian, and Jax take off for Paris on Adrian's private jet. The three of you sit in a round booth in the back near the bar. I've always wanted to go to Paris. I never imagined it would be like this. Jax merely grunts while Adrian nods absently. They both lost in their own thoughts. I can't just sit here anymore, thinking about everything that's happened. Everything that could go wrong. Maybe I should get the guys talking with a drinking game. It could help lighten the mood. Get us ready for whatever comes next. Go to sleep. On second thought, maybe I should just let them be. You sigh and settle in for a long flight, your eyes drifting closed. And as you settle into the dark, you think of your friends back in New York, of Lily and Camila. Be safe, please. So, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down, description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Speaking of which, if you would like to come over to Twitch, we are doing a live stream of Choices. I will do it on days where there are 2 or more chapters from now on, so I won't do it on like Thursdays or Saturdays because we're only releasing 1. Mondays so far has been 1 as well, so it'll either be Wednesdays and or Fridays, depending on what's going on. So yeah, feel free to come over to Twitch. You get to see it live, everything live. We get to sit and chat in between, before and after chapters. So yeah, catch you all later. Thanks for watching. Peace.